What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Strike Up Your Quick Beer Reviews. Is it even quick beer reviews, or am I just sitting here screwing around? And I can't hear myself, so that means that I didn't plug in the headphones properly. So let me go ahead and do that. Man, I don't know what's going on. I can't hear nothing. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's why. Gee whiz. Off on. I'm on fire again, folks. Absolutely on fire. What is going on? TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, X. There's always something. There's always something. So tonight, um, we're like kind of got a storm going on around here. So I decided to we were gonna go out, meet up with my brother, go play. It's like Crush It. It's a simulator for golf and all the other sports, right? You can actually do like hockey, basketball, all kinds of soccer, whatever you want. Um, Found out it was closed. I was like, all right, well, that kind of sucks. And then sitting around, it's like, what do you want to go to a brewery? There's a brewery that I haven't been to that's actually kind of like down the street from our house. And she said no. She's like, I don't know. It says we're in a tornado watch and all this kind of stuff. I can respect that, I think, enough. But anyway, so tonight we're having Sam Adams Blueberry Lager. I need to clear the fridge out. I didn't want to, what's crazy is I still have like 8 beers from New Mexico I haven't drank. I still have, you know, 10 or 15 different like singles from all across the US. I gotta start drinking these freaking beers. But anyways, so that's what we're gonna got a pint glass right here. But yeah, Sam Adams Blueberry Lager. Yeah, check that out. All right, let's get pouring. Ooh, man, if you ever crack one of these, you'll notice that you can just here's the description from samyadams.com. Blueberry lager bursting with blueberry aroma. This refreshing lager is your perfect cooler companion for every sunny adventure. And as soon as you crack this thing, that's pretty much exactly what you get. Like it's blueberry, it's heavy on the blueberry smell. Now we reviewed this live, or actually we recorded. We were with Dylan Busby, and Mr. Busby, he said he actually liked it, but the problem was the smell immediately made him think it was going to be a really fruity blueberry packed drink, and it wasn't the case. So, anyways, that's what it looks like. Clear, got a beautiful head on it. Yeah, there you go. Cheers. Now this beer, the ABV is 5.5% alcohol by volume, 15 IBUs. Hops, they use Tenting, yeast, Franconia, lager yeast, malts, Sam Adams pale two-row malt blend, and wheat malt. Color dark golden, which, yeah, let's say it's pretty dark golden. Yeah, gorgeous. Availability only available in beers of summer variety pack. So that's the only way you can get this beer. Anyway, yeah, it smells a lot fruitier than what it is, and I think that's what some people have a problem with that. How you doing, Miriam? Good to see you. So, but anyways, yeah, we were supposed to go out and we're off. I was actually gonna like cancel my time off. We were supposed to go to Broken Bow. I noticed it was gonna storm, and then I'm like, okay, or do we really want to go? Grant, how you doing? I was like, do you really want to go? And it just kind of turned into, well, you can't go hiking in thunderstorms, for the most part. We'd go up there and play golf. We'd go to breweries. Now, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, yellow bellies are best. Okay. But yeah, this one's pretty good. This is say on the bottom. I can't read the bottom. Let's see. Lager with blueberry juice from concentrate and natural flavors added. Sammy Adams, summer means it's a Sam season. Bursting with bold blueberry aroma. This refreshing lager is your perfect cooler companion. Why is it slightly different on the can than it is on the thing? I don't even know. So, but anyways, like I said, it's supposed to be out of town, and then work got out of control and busy, and I was like, do I even need to do I need to cancel my PTO just to get stuff done around here? And it's like, we didn't. Broke my cookie jar. My parents get home in 2 minutes. What do I do? I don't know, man. Quit breaking stuff. My kids used to break the crap. They'd just break everything. And we had like 4 boys, and they were just, I'm not saying they're monsters, but they were wild, wild kids. So every day there'd be something broke at home or whatever. I have to get on someone's ass about something and just, oh boy. Anyways, so yeah, we ended up staying here. got a couple things done. We're getting plumbing issues taken care of. Then there was another issue with the water sprinklers or whatnot. Got that fixed. Fixed another toilet. We're fixing so much crap this year. It seems like. And then my wife was like, "Hey, what do you think about hanging some wallpaper?" And apparently, wallpaper's in. I don't know. I didn't even know that wallpaper. Like, I don't know. She spends too much time on like TikTok and Instagram and stuff. Because when they start scrolling, I remember back in the day it was Pinterest. If they was on Pinterest, if I saw that app up, I knew there was going to be a question coming very soon about, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? And yeah, I've built a lot of cool, stuff over time, but I'm getting old, man. I'm tired. You can see it right there. And if you're not on, if you're not watching me, uh, you know, I'm definitely my beard is gray. I am getting up there. So, but yeah, we built, a new canopy in the backyard. List goes on and on. What did we do here recently? We feel like we just did about. Oh, we had to change all the. So our kitchen was remodeled like 2 years, 3 years ago, maybe about 3 years ago, and now the hardware in there is just outdated. She doesn't want the black, hardware on the drawers and the knobs and all that kind of stuff. Now we got to have gold, so she gets gold. I change out 50 of these damn things. 50. And then some of them don't fit. They're not the same size. So I have to go in and drill holes. Buddy, it's been a month already, but things are getting done. We got to get ready for the summertime. It should be, let's say 90s by now, but for some reason it's like 80s every day, 80s and a ton of humidity. We're in Dallas, man. This thing's supposed to be like this. So I'm still a little pissy because the Rangers lost the Astros. I had to do the Ranger roundup this morning, which whatever. That was fine, I think. Then Alan and I got the live stream. So he's going to be back over here Wednesday. We're going to do the live stream. I don't even know what we're drinking yet. I've got beers that need to be knocked back. We've got to do beer reviews. He dropped off like 3 or 4 beers this past week. I don't know. Like I was thinking about hitting him up and be like, "Hey, bud, you want to go ahead and knock out some reviews? Seriously." I was like, "Do you want to knock out some stuff?" But I'll see how Lizzie's feeling whenever we're done here. But but yeah. Anyway. And speaking of getting old and falling apart, my freaking hip is still killing me. I don't know what it is. I thought it was a freaking I thought it was a pulled muscle, a strain, something like that. I don't know what it is now, but it is getting better. It feels like it is getting better. I will say that. I feel like it is. So, but yeah, I just want to go to a brewery. I just wanted to chill. Today we ended up going like running around. What the hell did we do? Oh, we went looking for the damn pipe, the two-way double back valve for the sprinkler thing, which was $170 for a piece of little hardware with a couple valves on it. That's I don't know, man. But luckily we got a good plumber, good dude. So he doesn't absolutely railroad us every single time. But anyway, this beer quite smooth. Tonight I'm having Sam Adams lager. I need to figure out how to reverse this real quick. I bet you I could do it. Yeah. No, I don't want to flip camera. Mirror your video. Watch this. We're gonna do this. Hey. Now everything. I like the way it looked before. Now I'm just kind of. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't want to be messing with it. I'm over here on TikTok, screwing around. Alan was supposed to post a video on TikTok. Hey, Lizzie, how you doing? Lizzie being in the house. I gave Alan a beer, and he was supposed to do a TikTok. Instead, he posted a Patreon video, patreon.com/strikeout beer. Buy your friends, buy your pals a beer. Yeah, I don't understand the complaint on this one. The lager is it's where it's at. It's just a summer drink for sure. And it's part of the summer of beers of summer variety pack. This is their new one. They usually have a new brew every single year. They have the summer ale. It's a citrus sweet ale, which is freaking amazing. It's awesome. Killer Clowns in the house. How we doing, sir? Porch Rocker is a lemon radler, which is it's an all-time great for me. And then they have an American Light in there, so easy drinking on that. But yeah, that's like 4.2% alcohol by volume, 4.5, 5.3, I think is it's the second highest. The summer ale is 5.3, and then the blueberry lager is 5.5. Killa, how are you, sir? Hope all is well. I finally turned my printer back on. I made a Batman Pokeball. I printed a Batman Pokeball in a large. I found this really cool file um, for a Pikachu Pokeball. It's a little bit different than the other one. Uh-oh. Tornado warning getting closer. Denton now. Ooh, buddy. And we should probably put on the news, like, and just play it. We'll just do like we'll roll our sleeves up like they do on the news. The weather guys are like, it's in. That's how you know it's getting serious. Their jackets on and they got a tie. Nothing to worry about, right? Jacket comes off, you start to get a little bit concerned. Sleeves get rolled up. S is about to go down. If there's no tie and the sleeves are rolled up, you can't even watch TV because your trailer's being chunked in the air. Yep. Killer, how's everything down there? And they said there was going to be softball size hail. Softball size hail in Oklahoma. It hit here once in Louisville, and it absolutely destroyed my wife's car. She had like a Volvo at the time, and it's actually a pretty badass little car, a little turbocharged S40 or something like that. It was fast as hell, fun to drive, and the seats were awesome. Like they like gravity less seats or something. I don't know, but it blew out every single window, the sunroof, the front windshield, the rear windshield. That car was effing destroyed by the time that thing got done with it. So it's hot down there. I wish it'd get hot here. It ain't hot yet. It isn't hot here yet. And it sucks. I want it to be warm. I want to hang out by the pool and chill. It just isn't getting hot here. Not yet. It's supposed to be. I mean, I was looking at the weather and like, I don't even know if this is right. No, tomorrow's high is 80. I saw it was be like 75 a minute ago on my phone. So 80 tomorrow, 86 on Wednesday, 85 on Thursday, 86, and then 90 on Saturday. You're like, okay, here we go. And then Sunday, it's raining. Sunday and Monday, holiday weekend, raining. I was like, we're going to cook out. We'll have some fun, BS around. Always something. We might have to do a little cookout on Saturday, I guess. But then again, the weather changes just like that anyhow. So nothing to really worry about. What are you going to do? So yeah. So I think I might hit up. Like I said, I'm gonna talk to Lizzie, figure out what the dealio is tonight, and then you've been mid 90s there, bro. We've dusted the 90s a couple times, and it's gone away like pretty quick, pretty freaking quick. What do you got on the printer there, Killer? I almost streamed today. I thought about doing it. I thought about doing it, and I ended up playing Rocket League for a little bit. And then I flipped over to Fortnite and just kind of like, all right. And then I got caught in like some glitch. There was like 3-4 people left. And I dropped off a rock and just stood. I was floating in air essentially. Like I was above a rock, below a cliff, next to a tree. And I was just stuck and I couldn't move. And all of a sudden I got lit up and gone. So, yeah. Unbelievable. Mm-mm. Yeah, I don't even know what we're talking about this week. I don't know much about anything. Now with NHL going on, man, is there actually do the Stars play on Wednesday? So the Stars made the Western Conference Finals. They're taking on the Oilers. Panthers and Hurricanes are duking it out. They start tomorrow. So Tuesday for the Panthers, Hurricanes, Wednesday for the Stars. I don't think we might just do a live Stars broadcast. That might be what it is this week. I'd rather just go live at 7 and talk about that. Nothing right now. I've been lazy printing this week. It's one of those things where I feel you, Killer. I really do. So there you go. There's your final 4 teams for the NHL. I kind of watched a little bit of basketball yesterday, but I just don't care. Mavs suck. They're not in it. But you got the Timberwolves and OKC, and then you have Pacers and Knicks. I think it's going to be OKC and the Pacers. I'm pretty sure that's going to be your finals right there. They give me OKC to win it all. Yeah. The Knicks, they won when they beat the Celtics. They damn near had a parade just from getting to the finals, or not even the finals, their conference finals. I'm like, the whole damn team was injured, and one of the best players in the league was out. Jason Tatum was done, but they were like about to burn a damn place down. I don't get it. I can only imagine if they actually won. If they actually won a title, holy crap! No thanks. Anyways, went out like Saturday. I went out. I wanted to watch the Mavs, or not the Mavs. I wanted to watch the Rangers play. They were playing Houston, and then I wanted to watch the Stars game. So we went to Boomer Jacks, hung out with my brother. My brother shows up. Lizzie's friend shows up. My son shows up. We're all kind of hanging out, enjoying ourselves. Not bad. Nothing's out of control. We're just drinking beers and having some food, and yeah, of course, someone ordered a damn shot. It had like Mexican candy. That was the name of the shot. It was like they're $3 each, so it has tequila in it, which I'm about to barf just thinking about it. And then it was real spicy on the end. It had some type of, I swear to God, like habanero jalapeno or something in there. And it was, whew, it wasn't cool. It wasn't cold. It's like room temperature. I was like, oh, swear to God, I'm gonna throw up. Anyways, knocked back some of those, and then all of a sudden we're like, all right, well, let's go shoot pool. So we went to this dive bar. They had it's not Motley Crue. We were there last time. They had a Motley Crue band. Who the hell was it this time? Lizzie, who was it? Was it Poison? Not Poison. I don't know. But anyways, they were awesome. Hair band from the 80s, early 90s. Just, I mean, dressed up, and they were rocking. We got close a couple times to go to the stage. We got close to the stage or whatever. They're like, oh, everybody come on up here, and hang out. So, and they were they were getting after it. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to watch. And so we shot some pool, hung out for a little bit. I like that place because when you find a dive bar that's really good, they generally have good, decent uh, prices on drinks. So I always get pictures while I'm there. And so we'll go through a couple pictures and things like that. And Motley Crue, there, yeah, it was a Motley Crue freaking band, a cover band. It was awesome. It was awesome. So we hang out there for a while, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm going home, tired, I'm done, I'm out. And like, no, let's go get some food. I'm like, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Why are we going to get food? We're not those people no more. We're not that not that guy, buddy. And so they suckered me into going. And normally, if I was in, I would say, all right, we're going to Waffle House. They're like, oh, we're gonna go to IHOP. Like, I don't want to go to freaking IHOP. And so we're there, and there's a group of kids in front of us, adults, obviously, like, but just young adults, and they were just doing some type of uh, almost like a tour or something like that of like a haunted thing up in Denton. And so you're like, all right, you're talking to them. Lizzie was like going to go sit down and go. They were going to have dinner or breakfast together. I was like, all right, well, I'm not hanging out with y'all. Y'all go do your thing. I'm going to go. I'm hanging out over here. And then you see about 15 kids walk by us. I mean, probably teenagers, probably between 16 and maybe 20, maybe 20. And it's just like, what the hell's going on? Obviously, the manager just ran their ass out of there. Thank God, because I'm like, it's just if it's like 2 o'clock in the morning and you're at a place just to get some breakfast and it's the end of the night, you don't want no bullshit. You just want to you just want to sit there, have a cup of coffee, a freaking pancake or whatever. Give me what's that thing that I used to get, babe? Was it a Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity? I used to hate saying that too. I was like, but that's exactly what I want. But now I just do like a 2 egg, give me a couple eggs, couple pieces of bacon, some hash browns, and just leave me alone for a while. But yeah, great service. The waitress was great. The manager was awesome too. So yeah. All right. Well, since my wife is telling me that the tornado is getting closer, or there's a tornado, whatever the hell it is, it's getting closer. I'm gonna actually bounce off of here. I just wanted to pop on, have a beer, and tell you about this beer because we've had it before. Again, Samuel Adams Blueberry Lager. Um, I think. You know what? Let me check one thing real quick. Because I want to give you okay. So this thing's been checked in 1,351 times on Untapped. 1,289 of those are unique. 816 monthly average. Now, 5.5% alcohol by volume, 15 IBUs, 3.62 average score out of 1,157 ratings. Now, there's a different description here. This lager is brewed with addition of wheat for a softer mouthfeel, Chinook and Tinang hops, and finally conditioned over loads and loads of blueberries. So, but for me, for what it is, it checks boxes as a lager. It's clear, it's crushable, got good carbonation, tastes like a lager. I got to go 375. I won't go 4. I'll say 375. I want to be a little bit higher than what the average score is here, just because. What the hell is that? Weird. Anyways, something I checked on Untappd. I'm like, What does that badge have anything to do with this beer? But who knows? Who knows? But yeah, get it. You got to get it, like I said, out of the summer of beers, the beers of summer variety pack. But yeah, I think we're gonna be done here. Kill it. Have yourself a good night, everybody. That's popping in over there on TikTok. Hello, welcome in. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, X. I'm gonna go see how if the weatherman has his jacket on, if he has his tie on, and if his sleeves are rolled up, and then we'll have to start either getting the generator ready, um, lighting candles and stuff like that. Hmm. It's tasty, crushable beer, totally crushable. You guys and gals have a good night. I'll see you next time. Adios.